We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. Stay tuned for Mets baseball coming up next. Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last three starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Line hard. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time, 68 degrees. A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Brian Anderson waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game. Digging in now, Brian Anderson. His career line against Wheeler. He has a 3-for-12 line. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch inside, the throw right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
The 1-0. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He's through first and hustling for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And there's out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Andy Wilkins. Runner in scoring position with Sergan. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. On to second, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
I'm sure that first run comes as a relief more than anything. They could only muster 1 run the entire previous game, so to notch that run early takes the pressure off a little bit. And with a man standing at second, they're hoping that's just the beginning.
To the plate now, Diaz. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And it's 1-1. One and one. Here it is.
Oh, that pitch is out.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
He's set the 3-1, and he fouls this one off. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Center fielder giving chase. Oh, and this deflects right off him. He'll get it into second. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. That'll end the inning. First delivery to him on the way. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's
11, 4 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Comes set with the 0-1. Right side, fair ball down the line. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
A swing by Conforto, and this is driven to deep right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing by Frazier, and this one sent soaring to left field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is in there.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. So here's Brandon Nimmo as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Lopez has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The center fielder.
Now at the plate, Ronald Dobson, and the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 offering hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just.
Leading off for the Marlins.
Now here's the pitch.
Garrett Cooper.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 1-2 now.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. At third, here's Frazier. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Into the box now, number 63. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Chop towards first, right to him, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Last half of the second set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Tomas Nido. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
Full count, 3-2. Struck him out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Wheeler. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. So back-to-back strikeouts for him here to start the inning. And as we show you the Marlins leaders in that category, you can see his total is good for 3rd best on the ball club. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the switch-hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second. It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
This is foul right side. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2 out, nobody on. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Now a swing and a fly ball, and it's a foul ball. Ball 2.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the 2nd inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
And this one was tailing on him, but he was able to reach down, pull it in, and with it, the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Pablo Lopez, as they'll look to get.
Pablo Lopez.